Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back. I am Chip Skipper here for a little bit of a lore update because I've brought up the term Heartland before a number of times, but tonight we are actually in Kansas here with Heartland Championship Wrestling for the return of somebody that you are familiar with if you've seen this channel before. That's right, Sugar Caine Carter. Previously described as being somebody from the heartland of Texas, which is not really known for being a heartland, but Sugar Caine Carter, trained by Dustin Rhodes, been in this industry for a few years now, but he's already been making waves. 4 titles to his name already, 2 of them he is actively holding as of this bout. Sugar Caine Carter on a bit of a rampage, taking over the United States scenes one by one. Sugar Caine Carter is a cocky son of a gun, and he knows it, and he's proud of it, because he knows that he has every right to be so. Sugar Caine Carter is an excellent all-arounder, and when he's able to get his mind in the game, he is a force to be reckoned with. He does not need the approval of the crowd to make a name for himself. If anything, he might actually thrive off of the hatred that they can sometimes throw his way. Though he is known for getting a bit rattled if things are not going the way that he anticipates inside the squared circle. Sugar Caine Carter personally calling out all of the elderly people in the audience. He is a young upstart himself with no appreciation for the elders in the room. And Caine Carter's opponent tonight, probably going to match his youthful energy, but in a very different direction. Cutthroat Chris Vale, known as a bit of a bastard, bit of a aggressor, bit of a... Genuinely, Chris Vale, to my knowledge, is just a gremlin. He's gremlin Chris Vale to me. Very youthful, very new to the scene, Chris Vale is, but he is fired up and ready to go against Caine Carter. You've seen Caine Carter deal with some weirdos before, but Cutthroat Chris Vale might not be the kind of weirdo that Caine Carter's gotten used to over the years. Cutthroat Chris Vale is not afraid of taking it straight to the dome, straight to the gut, straight to the leg, straight to the groin, straight to wherever it needs to go, and of course, straight to the throat of his opponent. Cutthroat Chris Vale, accompanied by his entourage in the plain black trunks. Caine Carter on the right-hand side, well, now the left-hand side, in his gray and red shiny trunks. Cutthroat Chris Vale, energy feeding into the audience, which is then feeding back into him. Caine Carter has got a little bit of a hurdle to overcome here, but he is not threatened, immediately pushing Chris Vale back into the corner. Caine Carter, full of vinegar here, determined to establish some dominance in the early going of this match. Opening gambit, cleanly won by Caine Carter, has the strength advantage here, but Cutthroat Chris Vale, oh my god, almost using his energy to push back against Caine Carter, but Caine Carter wisely turning the tables on Cutthroat Chris Vale. Caine Carter nearly paying for his actions there, but Cutthroat Chris Vale forced to back off as Caine Carter takes a retreat in the ropes, taken aback at the sheer energy of Cutthroat Chris Vale. While I believe that Caine Carter might have the technical advantage, oh my god, eating my words here, Cutthroat Chris Vale taking control of the wrist, forcing Caine Carter down to a knee. Caine Carter grabbing the ropes again, refusing to be on the back foot for too long. Cutthroat Chris Vale wringing out the arm of Caine Carter. Caine Carter trying to recover, but he's already feeling a little bit rattled. This is not the state that he likes to be in. He likes to take dominant control early on in the match. Gut kick, first major strike of the match, taking control of the wrist, firmly gripping onto Cutthroat Chris Vale. Chris Vale countering to some wrist control of his own. Tight grip on the wristband of Caine Carter. Caine Carter trying to rub at the hair at the face of Chris Vale. Chris Vale with the roll-up. It's a 1 count there. Caine Carter, though, constantly having to keep up with the sheer energy of Chris Vale, getting another 1.5 count there. Chris Vale turning Caine Carter around. Some smacks to the face for good measure. Caine Carter cannot keep up. Huge, beautiful, crispy drop kick from Cutthroat Chris Vale, and Caine Carter is forced to bail to the outside. Oh my God, tearing up the programs. Caine Carter trying to let out some of his angst against the fans, calling for a timeout. Cutthroat Chris Vale taking a firm initiative in this match. Gonna go talk to his manager. No, he's gonna go talk to the audience a bit. No? What is his plan here? Cutthroat Chris Vale, unpredictable gremlin. Oh, tried to line up something on Caine Carter, but Caine Carter returning the favor with an enormous, you can see the chest reddening of Chris Vale as Caine Carter comes in, whiffs the big boot table, goes lopsided. Oh my God, enormous boot from Chris Vale, knocking Caine Carter into the audience. Cutthroat Chris Vale's hype man might be more dangerous than he is. Caine Carter, oh my God, what just happened there? Cutthroat Chris Vale, all caution to the wind, just flinging his body feet first in the general direction of Caine Carter. Chris Vale does not give two shits. He is living life to the fullest, and Caine Carter is not ready for the sheer exuberance of Chris Vale tonight. Plain black trunks because he prefers for his actions to be the spark that shines brightly in this arena. Chris Vale feeling himself. He is an exciting man to watch, honestly. I'm enjoying the sheer ragged determination and energy of Chris Vale. Obviously, Caine Carter not going to stay down, but Chris Vale refusing to let Caine Carter rest at all. Immediately going into that lateral press. I think he knew that he was not going to get the pin there, but he is just forcibly keeping up the initiative. But Caine Carter getting the referee involved, trying to make sure that Chris Vale... Caine Carter starting to get wise to Chris Vale's energetic, axe murderer-like progression in this match. Oh my God, was that a kick to the gut? Maybe a little low, might have caught him in a sensitive area there. Cutthroat Chris Vale trying to recover. Caine Carter not afraid to take the initiative back in this fight. Brainbuster from Caine Carter. Sugary sweet sugar cane. 2 count. Cutthroat Chris Vale sent on a bit of a loopy journey there from that very precisely done maneuver by Sugar Caine Carter's stomp to the back. Sugar Caine Carter wanting to maintain control. He's kind of forced to. Could tell that he wanted to take a bit of a break there, but Chris Vale back to his feet almost immediately. Double underhook from Caine Carter, suplex! Beautiful! I remember seeing that being hit against Magnus Stone not too long ago, having a similar effect. Caine Carter, very methodical, and I mean that in a non-derogatory way, in his approach to cutting down Cutthroat Chris Vale. But Cutthroat Chris Vale not letting the pace of this match being determined by Caine Carter as Caine Carter, oh my God! I forgot what the name of that move was, but just ringing him up on the top rope, going to the top rope himself, Caine Carter, double axe handle. Got a bit of an all-arounder, Caine Carter, little technical, little speedy. Probably the only thing that he's not known for is huge powerhouse maneuvers, but he doesn't really need that where he's going. Caine Carter, firm control of this bout. Huge explosive streak there. Elbow smash to the jaw of Cutthroat Chris Vale. Caine Carter taking him into the corner, setting him on the top rope. Caine Carter, he's going for the finish. He's trying to finish off Chris Vale right here, right now. Going for a superplex, Spanish fly. A lot of directions he could go, but Cutthroat Chris Vale straight to the throat. True to his name, shoving Caine Carter away. Chris Vale not really waiting to be in an advantageous position, throwing strikes from any and all directions, taking full advantage of it. Oh my God, double underhook from Caine Carter on the top rope. Superplex, double underhook, suplex off of the top rope. Caine Carter, enormous impact. Caine Carter taking a bit of damage off of that one as well. Holy shnikes. Caine Carter yeeting Chris Vale around this arena, forcing him to come to a stop. Chris Vale might not be running out of energy anytime soon, but his body can only withstand so much punishment. He is not a large fellow. He does not have a lot of padding on his skeleton. And Caine Carter has taken full advantage of that. Big move after big move. Oh my God, he's just gonna throw him into the crowd. Spinning, full momentum into the chairs. He said, you wanna fight in the chairs, you wanna fight in the crowd, you wanna fight like a gremlin? I am more than ready and willing to bring that energy right back to you, says Sugar Caine Carter. Fans trying to urge Cutthroat Chris Vale to his feet. His manager trying to get the debris out of his way. That chair is broken. That chair had a leg broken off. That's insane. Caine Carter, property damage. Fans not a fan of that. Caine Carter was already accused of property damage in his match against Magnus Stone, but here he is causing more of it here tonight. Has he not learned his lesson? But he's about to learn that lesson at the hand of Cutthroat Chris Vale. Multiple throat thrusts straight to the throat. Crying. Excuse me. Caine Carter yeeting Cutthroat Chris Vale straight back into the ring. Caine Carter wanting to maintain control of this bout. Caine Carter gripping Chris Vale by the hair. Referee telling him off, but Caine Carter knows what he can get away with. Enormous chop to Chris Vale. Chris Vale is he starting to wind a little bit? Is all of his high energy antics starting to get, oh my God. Caine Carter, fully aware, ring awareness, high fighting IQ, going for another double underhook. Butterfly suplex attempt not working out for Caine Carter as Cutthroat Chris Vale going to the top rope of his own. High flying, high red district flying elbow to the chest. Cutthroat Chris Vale landing on his torso in a bad way. He's not afraid to take some damage, but he might have taken too much already in this match, not able to get a full lateral press in there, and that might have cost him the match. Caine Carter barely kicking out at 2.9. We're at a double down situation. Caine Carter taking a lot of damage. Chris Vale taking a lot of damage. It really is just a matter of who can keep going, who can tap into their second wind. Oh my God, Cutthroat Chris Vale with the nastiest elbow of this match so far, knocking Caine Carter down. Caine Carter was not expecting those vicious strikes from Chris Vale. His technique is unrefined, but Chris Vale, oh my God, the eye claw to the eye, just outside of the referee's point of view. Snapmare, Caine Carter fundamentals, bringing in the chin lock, knee to the back, forcing Chris Vale to find a way out of this situation, forcing him to use more of that stamina. Maybe Caine Carter is starting to note it. Oh my God, good Lord, cranking on the small of his back with that knee, yanking back the arms. Chris Vale having to actively fight his way out of it. Almost got his way out, but Caine Carter slickly transitioning to a chin lock, but Cutthroat Chris Vale powering out of it. He's still got a lot of fight left in him. It's hard to tell where his natural energy ends and the endorphins begin for Chris Vale. Oh my God, Caine Carter going for the drop kick, misses. Chris Vale, a bit more clever than we gave him credit for. Holy shit, the Enziguri kick to the side of the, oh my God! Running back elbow to the back of the head, just executing Caine Carter. Both men are down. Chris Vale does not know when to quit. He has no sense of self-preservation, just to throw that elbow out there. Refusing to rest, refusing to break. Chris Vale. Are you ever really running on fumes if fumes is all you need to go full steam? That is the question being asked by Cutthroat Chris Vale here tonight. Oh, but Caine Carter gaining control first. Cutthroat Chris Vale with the throat thrust to counter. Stopping the blows, parrying them. Strikes of his own. Cutthroat Chris Vale coming back at it, but no, Caine Carter countering the Irish. Oh my God, basement dropkick knocking. Holy shit, Shining Wizard. Caine Carter, his endorphins are kicking in, but bodies, oh my God. That was a Falcon arrow from Chris Vale. Not enough to put away Caine Carter, but holy shit, that was almost it. Caine Carter is going to have to start tapping into reserves that he doesn't even know he has after that one. Chris Vale planting him on the mat. Chris Vale being the newest newcomer here to my knowledge. So there's a lot of information that we don't know about him, a lot of moves that he had in his arsenal that Caine Carter was probably not aware of. Chris Vale beckoning Caine Carter up to his feet. He's got him in the front. Neck lock, almost had him. Chris Vale going for a blue thunder bomb, but front face lock by Caine Carter. Holy shit, another Falcon Arrow! Beautiful. He's got him in the pin, but he was not able to hook the legs again. The sloppy pinning methods of Cutthroat Chris Vale, rookie mistake. Or perhaps he just doesn't care. Never really bothered to learn the technicality required to keep his opponent wrapped up and on the ground. But he has no problem with that, willing to keep going in this match, going for another Shining Wizard, but Caine Carter countering into a spine buster. No, holy God, the guillotine choke by Chris Vale out of nowhere. Countering the spinebuster attempt from Caine Carter, Chris Vale has that locked in tight, locked in snug as a bug in a rug, but he was not able to get the legs hooked in. Again, lack of technicality from Chris Vale, unable to finish off the match. Blue Thunder Bomb from Caine Carter. Sugary sweet. Had him wrapped up, but he's not done. He's not done. He had another move. Pile driver. Holy shit, that is dangerous. That has to be it. That has to be it. Referee checking first to see if Chris Vale is even conscious before counting the 3. That was, oh my God, he could have killed him with that. Caine Carter pulling out all of the stops. The technical advantage of Caine Carter coming out in his favor for that match. Endless energy by Cutthroat Chris Vale. Getting an advantage after advantage, initiative after initiative, but he was not able to capitalize due to some relatively amateur mistakes in actually finishing off the match. Caine Carter able to take advantage and carefully and calmly finish him off with big move after big move. Chris Vale, to his credit, took a lot of punishment in that match, but Caine Carter continues to win. This man is a force to be reckoned with and a man to keep a close eye on. Thank you very much for watching. This has been Chip Skipper here, watching Heartland Championship Wrestling. Go ahead and support them if you can. Watch them in person if you happen to be in the area, if you happen to be in Kansas. And if not, well, you can watch them on the YouTube. Should be in the link appearing on the video right now. I've been Chip Skipper, and you all have a wonderful night.